If you're trying to figure out which crypto mining pool is best for you, consider Via BTC. Via BTC supports 10 different crypto algorithms and the flexibility to convert your mining payouts on the fly to coins like Bitcoin and USDT quickly and easily. Where are my script miners at? If you're looking to reap the rewards of merge mining, Via BTC supports over 10 different merge mineable coins, making their platform more profitable for script miners. Go check out Via BTC directly down below via the link in the video description. Hello. How are we doing today? What's going on, guys? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. Tuesday. It took me a quick second to figure out what day it was. But welcome, guys. How's it going? Today's a good day. I mean, we take a look. Bitcoin is sitting steady over 70,000, which is absolutely awesome. You know, it's nice. We're creeping up. We'll take those little wins, right? We'll absolutely take those little wins across the board. But thanks, guys, for coming to hang out. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitter, we're live on Twitch, so feel free to stop in on whatever platform that you guys enjoy the most and come and say hello. So we're gonna hang out today. We're gonna answer questions in chat, shoot the shit, have a good time. We'll be live till about 2 o'clock, which is about an hour and 30 minutes total. I got some content to edit for tomorrow's video, which will be great. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Tomorrow's video will be on what I'm currently mining. I'm actually going through in the video all of the ASICs at each of my sheds, as well as all my hosted miners, and going through how much hash rate I have, whether it's on Bitcoin or Script or Caspa, whatever it is. I'm going to break it all down for you guys and show you guys everything I got running currently right now. So that was a video that I finished recording today, this morning. The weather was amazing, absolutely amazing here. I mean, it was like 55 when I was over at the shed. It's supposed to be upwards of 75 today in Pennsylvania, which is absolutely stupid. Like, what is this weather? It's absolutely nuts. But we are going to have some multiple giveaways today. Shout outs to Magic Mining. We're going to be giving away 3 little miners from them. So stay tuned. We'll talk about that more in a few minutes. But let's go ahead and check in with who is here in chat. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into kicking off. We're going to do some more easy mining in the background while we're live today. But shout out here, Lad Lewis coming in nice and early. Nice Life early as well, coming in from Canada. Welcome. We got Jason coming in. Got Umbral loaded now on a 4 terabyte drive. Nice. And you got the Doge node installed. When done, what app to mine the node? I have 10 ATI 8 gigabyte GPUs to use. Well, you cannot mine Dogecoin with your GPUs. I really don't know what you're going to mine with GPUs. GPUs are not profitable to mine with, let alone Dogecoin. So I think it's going to throw a little wrench into things for you, Jason. You might want to look at like a small home miner. I have a few recommendations on my website. Go over, check it out, theHobbyistMiner.io, and go to articles. And over there, you can see a variety of different Dogecoin miners, some Bitcoin miners. That's probably going to be the way to go for you. Unfortunately, your GPUs are, I would sell them, absolutely, and maybe reinvest, to be honest with you. Welcome, Nick. What time is it? What are you doing up at this hour, Nick? What is up, Bare Naked Miner? As always, thanks for coming out. Thank you for being a member on the channel. Crypto Bullcoin, welcome, brother. Thank you. Little Finny is here. Good morning. Who's in the building? Heck yeah. Hypno is here. Welcome, Hypno. Automatic Beats, as always. Thank you for being a member on the channel. Bowie coming in. Let's play the NES today and see if we can beat the underwater electricity level in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Funny you bring that up. I got... if you guys follow me on Twitter, I picked this up on Sunday. Really good condition. This is Super Mario 2. This is the second one. A lot less common. This was actually made... There was a different... like designer that actually designed this one. It was made by Nintendo, but this is very, very different. I don't know if you guys have played this in chat. It's a very, very different concept to it. But yeah, this is number 2. I'm on the hunt for a really good condition Super Mario Brothers 3. That's the yellow looking case. Currently on the hunt for that one. I did actually message a guy last night, Facebook Marketplace. He had a small, like, I think it was like 12 to 15 inch little TV, CRT. These are the older style TVs, CRT, that had like the DVD drive in it. And it had the components and everything on the front. And dude, he listed it last night locally for like $50, sold instantly. I was like, I tried to get my hands on it because I want to get something small, portable and mobile to pull out of the closet every once in a while and set up for my kids to play some of these games behind me. But yeah, thank you for that reminder there. I like this one. Where's Waldo? Let's be productive today. I hear every day I wake up, I'm like, I need to be productive. Crypto Bullcoin says, do you mine? I believe it's Aether, right? ATH. Not anymore. I did originally. I did sell that unit. Are you currently mining Aether? If you are, do you have one of the Aether edges? What is the best wallet for a small miner? Okay, I'm going to show this to you because I love new small miners coming in. Let me select the right screen here. Here we go. Okay. So let me show you. First off, love the green market, right? Like, heck yeah, looking good. But if we go over to thehobbyistminer.io, that's my website. And the reason this is so fresh is because if you scroll down, we have our article section. And there's a whole article. I think we almost broke 50 articles over here that you guys may see. But there is an article here, how to get started mining. And this is 5 tips for beginners. And the reason I bring this up is you ask about a wallet. Well, look at this. Tip number 1. Your crypto wallet is everything. So I'll put a link directly to this article in chat for you. Please go over and check it out. I highly recommend the Tangent wallet, and I explain why more in that article, but which I think would be good for you. Curbz. Hi from London, UK. First time I'm actually managing to catch a live stream. Awesome channel you have here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that support. Let's go here. Who else do we have in search? Welcome, Techman. Welcome, Techman. Love to see you here, man. Thanks for coming to hang out with me. Do appreciate it. Still worth it is what's still worth it. Hi, Hobbyist. What's up, Mage Man? Do you think Swarm Network is something interesting? I invested a little bit into it. Never heard of it. So love to learn more, but never heard of it. In search says, do you have one central software location where you can have all your miners in one app instead of flipping back and forth to IPs? Yeah, there's a few different ones out there that you can look at. You can look at, there is not one brand that does them all, unfortunately. So the challenge is that you do have to break things up. It also depends. Is it big full-size ASICs? Is it small ASICs? You know, which one is it today, you know, that you're mining with? But there isn't one platform to rule them all, unfortunately. There's a lot of different platforms that do a little bit of everything great, but not one platform that does everything perfect. Good afternoon, Toby Dosku. Welcome. Still mining DEPIN? Oh, yeah. DEPIN is the easy one to continue running when a market dips because the cost of electric is so small. 10, 20, 30 watts. Absolutely. For sure. Let's see here. Jason says, got Umbral node now. What? Oh, we already talked about that one. We already answered that question. I'm debating to start mining Caspa. I think mining Caspa is an absolute gamble play. It's a speculative play. Caspa is not profitable to mine right now, but you can absolutely go ahead and accumulate a ton of stuff. Check your DMs. All right, let's see. Dude, that is not important. What are you doing? You're killing me here. Don't send me eBay stuff. I don't buy, nope, I don't buy it off eBay. I don't buy any of my Nintendo stuff off eBay. I buy everything locally. I get my hands on it so I can see it. Yep. I mean, you could go the route Bold Eagle of mining Caspa. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know it's a speculative play for sure. What are your thoughts on Jelly Bay recently? I believe, are you talking about the Jelly Bay? Because like I use the Jelly Bay all the time. I just sold a KS2 over there. Let's jump over to, let's go to my site here. I'll show you. So over on my site under store and used miners, this is actually where I have my hardware over there. And I have a few things still for sale. We have the Bitcoin Merch X node, the plug and play node. If you want to run any node at home, ready to go. That's this unit right here. I also have 2 of the Gold Shell Bytes for sale. And I have 2 of the KS5Ls for sale over here. So yeah, I'm running the Jelly Bay. If you guys aren't familiar, the Jelly Bay is a website, a marketplace where you can list hardware, you can list collectibles, things like that. It's actually run by Brandon Coin and a team around him, and it's fully escrowed. So like if you were looking over there, my items are for USDC, so they run an escrow setup, so it's all automated. So you go on there, you pay for it, it sends the funds directly to an escrow account. Once it's delivered, it then pays it out to me, which is really, really convenient. I've had some really good luck over there. So yeah, you can actually get to that right from my website, thehobbyistminer.io. Go to store and used miners, but definitely recommend it. Always fun. Oh, what's up? That always fun. You know, my lucky miners are showing up in my Bidax swarm function. Yeah, that's not surprising, because I think lucky miners is like their own. They took like the Axe OS and did it closed, and I think that's why. Absolutely. I want a Caspa miner. Dude, Caspa miners are incredibly cheap right now. Incredibly cheap right now. Xforge phone, do you know anything about it? I do not. I know it's been around for a while, but I don't know anything about it. Kirby says, I set up my Umbral with Axe DGB using your second guide with the Willet mod repository all up and running. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. Okay. So let's do this. So we're going to do easy mining again today. What's up, Silver Fox? Welcome. Pleasure chatting with you last night. So easy mining, if you guys aren't familiar, is an avenue to solo mine. You can buy different packages and you pay money, in this case, Bitcoin, for very cheap, $7 it looks like today, and you solo mine for a short time period, but like a ton of hash rate for a very short time period. So we're going to do this today. We're also going to, I have 3 of these to give away. So we're going to give away 3 of the Magic Miner. These are the M001s. So we're going to talk about those today and give those away as well. So let's go ahead here and get some of our easy mining packages purchased. We're going to do about $100 worth today is kind of our budget there. Hobbyist, check out Jeb Yoshi's remake of Zelda. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. I actually just got 2 up here, back here. I got the original, The Legends of Zelda and the Adventures of Link. I got them more recently, which worked out pretty slick. Hit 2 LTC 2 Dogecoin blocks in a single nice hash. Oh, really? On Sunday? Wow. Congrats to you. That is awesome. Here, I'll show you guys these real quick because I'm a nerd. So we got this one. This one is not in as good a condition. So what I'll do is I'll buy them, and then when I find a better condition, I'll sell this one. So you can see there's like some rubbing along here. We can see where the gold has come off. The sticker is the label is in good condition. The back, the label is not. It's a little bubbly, and you can see some marks on there. So we'll definitely replace this one when we find a better condition. This one, however, is in a lot better condition. This is a lot less well known, The Adventures of Link. This is like the second one. And this one's actually pretty decent as well. So I just picked these up about a week ago as well. Okay, let's go ahead here. We're gonna run a few of these easy minings. Let's see. So we're over here. Let's start out with let's see. Some of these are a lot. Do you guys want me to go with small packages, or do you want me to go with like one big one? So we're pretty much budgeting about $100 per live stream to use on easy mining. So that being said, what would you guys like to see? Do you guys want to see a bunch of small packages? The $7 one will buy up a whole bunch, or do you guys want to see like one big one with maybe a little less of the smaller ones. Let me. Oh, the big ones are 2 hours. We're actually gonna. We don't have time for that, so we're gonna go with the smaller ones. I already answered my question here. I will hear the video on replay later today. Y'all have a good one. Oh, sounds good, man. Jose, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna go with the smaller ones here. So, this is sold out. This is sold out. Holy cow! Everything is sold out. We're gonna go with a bunch of the Dogecoin ones, I think. Well, the big ones are 2 hours long. So I wanted to finish before the live stream. So I think we're gonna have to. I mean, man, why is all this hash rate is getting eaten up? We have Caspa, which I don't think I'm gonna bother with the Caspa ones. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go with. What are we gonna go with? 8 of these LTC ones. That's what we're gonna do. All right, here we go. 1. Oh, let's go back. 2. There are Caspa ones, but they're just not really worth it. Like, we've done them. You always hit blocks on the Caspa ones, but they're just not worth it. Listen, when we do a longer stream, yeah, maybe next week we'll do a longer stream, and we'll do a 2 hour long one. We'll do one of the bigger ones. Hey, if you guys want to donate, we can do like this $715 one. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm doing them so you can select, like, there's a bulk package option, but they kick them off in intervals, and I'd rather like have these all kick off now because we're only going to be live till 2, and so I want all of these to get going. So we're going to do all of these here. So these are about $7. These are about $7.15 each. We have 5 so far. Let's do. I think we'll do about 8 to stay within our budget. 10 small packages will allow you $30 for lunch. That's right. There we go. Call that the administrative fee, right? We'll write that off. It's the for sure. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Here we go. And we'll check this as we're doing the live stream. I think this will be a lot of fun. And we'll just see how these do. Okay. So we have these running. So these are, we'll check these throughout the live stream, which will be a lot of fun and work out well. Let me check here. Check it in on Twitter. Welcome everybody from Twitter and Twitch. Thank you guys very much for coming to hang out with me. I do appreciate it. So we're going to let those run there. Which will be a lot of fun. But dude, how about the market today? Like, it's kind of nice, you know, like it's one of those days, like beautiful weather outside in Pennsylvania right now. I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter. I posted that I had a cup of coffee. Appreciate your educating people on mining options. Oh, thank you, Bold Eagle. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Like today was like one of those days. Like if I go over, let me go over to Twitter real quick here. Let me find it. Hobbyist miner. Why doesn't it show like my latest post? Why does it show? Oh, because I'm not logged in. Dang it. Okay, let me get a link real quick here. That's such a pain. Twitter, what's those are posts from like years ago. Here it is. Okay. So here was this morning. Here was this morning, and I had posted on Twitter. I said, "Sun shining, coffee in hand, miners are hashing. It's going to be a good day." And it's like, man, today. Think it, like it's always nice. Like when the weather's really nice out, you get a good start to your morning. I slept in this morning. I need some extra sleep, and I slept in until like right before 9 o'clock. And I've been sleeping with no alarm over the last few weeks, and that's been really, really nice. Just to wake up naturally at a certain time. It's been so nice. I've been trying to do it. Like my phone I use as like a clock and alarm, and I've just like turned it off like face down. So that's been really convenient. So got up today, got showered, got out the door, got some coffee, got over to the crypto mining compound, and got some things done, recorded there, came back here, got things done, got prepped for the live stream. It was like, oh man, today's just a good day. Today's a good day. Absolutely, for sure. But yeah, I mean, the prices of things right now, Dogecoin is just about to break 10 cents. So it's literally 0.997, which is amazing to see. Like, you know, 10 cents is great. Do I want to see 46 cents again? Hell yeah, I do. But absolutely, like 10 cents, we'll take every bit of it. I mean, you're going to see tomorrow's video, you're going to see just how focused I am on script mining. You know, I've talked about doubling down on script mining with some of my big boy ASICs over the last few months. And you're going to see that tomorrow. You're going to see that I have a lot more script miners than Bitcoin miners right now. And I'm hoping that's going to be fruitful for me as the market rebounds. I think I called 74,000 yesterday for the month. Oh, you're talking about Joker. You're talking about in the video that we did. Yeah. Yeah. In the video that we did doing the giveaway. We actually have another giveaway. Oh, so by the way, if you guys are trying to hunt down all the different giveaways that I'm doing, if you go over to my Discord, let me get a link to that. If you go over, or actually Nick or one of the mods can post that in chat if you don't mind. If you go over to my Discord, I now have a channel in there called giveaways, and I am posting every active giveaway in there and every winner in there as well. So if you want like one spot, you guys know me, I'm always doing giveaways. If you want one spot to find everything giveaway related, like that's where it's going to be. So check that like once a week and make sure you're in as many giveaways as you can. I'd love to see you guys win. Jagger in here says, what should I solo mine for my first coin to start collecting coins? I have a nerd QX. Great question. So there's two strategies you could go with this. And I really love the fact that you're asking, because I think that's really smart. You can solo mine Bitcoin, right? You can go that route. What's up, Zapirate? Zapirate, you're only like a few minutes late. So Jagger, you can solo mine Bitcoin, or what you can do is you can go ahead and because you're running like a Bitcoin miner with the Nerd QX, it's SHA-256. It's actually a SHA-256 miner. We call it a Bitcoin miner. It's actually SHA-256. You can also do Bitcoin Cash, and you can also do Digibyte. So if you want to like just feel the reward of hitting a block, put it on Digibyte. You're gonna hit maybe a few blocks a week. It's worth fractions of a dot, whatever it is, barely anything. But you're accumulating crypto, you're hitting blocks, and then a lot of people will take that Digibyte and roll it into Bitcoin. Is something to take a look at. Oh, that's weird, Zapirate. That's weird that you ran into that. Thank you, Joseph, for linking that there. The other thing you can do is put it on something like Bitcoin Cash. And then Bitcoin Cash, you're going to hit a lot less frequently, but you're going to get significantly higher of a payout. That you get 3.125 Bitcoin, or you could go the route of just going with Bitcoin. I'm actually going to talk a lot about this, Jaeger, in next week's video on Monday. So if you're like up in the air, I'm going to talk a little bit more about these different options next week on Monday. So take a look at that video for sure. Would like that. David Hall, welcome. Thanks as always for being a member. Always a good day when you can wake up without an alarm clock. Oh yeah, absolutely. For sure. I love the new giveaway channel. Yeah, little Finny. I'm glad that's helpful. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep that in one spot. Moving forward, when I do giveaways in YouTube videos, I'm going to mention that channel within Discord, the giveaway one, because I think that's going to be super important. Oh, something that's coming. I was talking with one of my guys on my team last night. I am going to start offering free Hobbyist miner stickers. Let me show you. So I'm going to start offering these stickers entirely free. I think I'm going to have it set up by next live stream. And the way it's going to work is literally I will have a code that can be used like 25 times or 30 times, whatever, like per live stream. I'll give it a certain amount per live stream. And I'll give you guys the link over to my merch store, which we're actually just kicked off redoing my entire merch store. We're getting rid of all the merch on that channel, stuff like this. And we have all brand new merch that's getting done. We're having everything done by like professional designers and stuff like that. And a sneak peek, we're going to release 3 t-shirts to start. And then every single month, the first of the month, we're going to do a live stream and announce and show off that brand new t-shirt. So every year you're going to have 12 brand new t-shirts, one a month. And it's going to be available entirely. So like if you didn't get the March t-shirt, that's okay. It's still going to be available in April and May and stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're overhauling a bunch. But yeah, the stickers will be on there and they'll be entirely free. So I'll give you guys a code. You go over there, you check out, you put in the code, and I pay for 1, the sticker, and 2, I pay for the shipping for you. So I'm going to be taking care of that for everyone. So anybody who wants a Hobbyist Miner sticker, just try to get one. Don't try to abuse it, or else I'll have to like close it off. But that will be available starting next week's live stream. So if you guys are around, I'll show that to you guys, which will be cool. Stream's not showing in my YouTube home or top of subscriptions. Had to scroll down. That's weird. I wonder why. Nick says it looks like there's a 2 exahash order. That's why there's no SHA-256 packages. Yeah. Why is a great coin to mine right now? Yes. Quai, I did a video not too long ago talking about that. Let's go over here. I'll show you. I have an article. I got an article on all this stuff. There's an article right here where I tested Quai with an L9 and I tested with another L9, same time, same location, and on Dogecoin. And Quai came out about 14% more profitable. Now, the only pool I tested, I think it was Alpha Pool. I was really excited because Power Pool was going to start supporting Quai. They did for like a week, but there was problems with the some of the mechanics behind Quai, and Power Pool had to disable it because Power Pool does profit switching, so it will go ahead and profit switch between Quai or Dogecoin based off of which one is more profitable on script. You don't even see it, you don't even know it. So you could put your miners on there, it would profit switch, and then you just pick what you want to get paid out in. And they were covering any of the Quai 2-week lockup periods. Unfortunately, they had to disable that because of the fact, disable just Quai mining on Power Pool until they can get those mechanics figured out. I don't know if they've re-enabled that yet. So we'll have to see. Coming in here from DJ says, hey, question. Has any, oh, let me swap back over here. Has anyone been using Salad recently? I just turned off. I went from making $3 to $4 a day. Yes. So I did a video just the other week on Salad, and I highly recommend you go check it out. Let me link it in chat. And I think you most likely share the same sentiment that I do. So I'm glad you're bringing this up. So yes, right here. Can my new RTX 5090 pay for itself in 30 days? I'm going to link this in chat. So I took a single card rig. We gave it a 5090. It had a 5900X, I think, in it, 64 gigabytes of memory, 2 terabyte NVMe. And we went ahead and put in, connected to my network at 2.5 to 2.5 gig down for symmetrical fiber. And dude, we only made $33, I think it was, over 30 days. It was pathetic. And so finally, like, I did that video. At the end of that video, I've finally come to the realization that, like, Salad is not a platform that you build rigs dedicated for AI computer GPU rentals. Salad is a platform which you take your rig, this computer, a gaming computer, your kid's computer, and your school computer, and you put it on Salad as a byproduct. Like, hey, when it's not being used, have it run. And there's a setting in there that, like, when it's idle, run Salad. Great, that's it. Salad does not have the demand, and they just don't have their I apologize, but they just don't have their shit together over at Salad. And the demand just isn't there. I can't give you a $5,000 computer and you make $30, $33 in 30 days. Like, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. And so that is on no one but the Salad team, to be honest with you. So I am full bore out on Vast, my video on Friday. You'll be able to see that in more detail. What's up, Luke Reaper? Stickers, hell yeah. Wait. I are the Doge Scott. Dude, those, all that's going away. The current merch store is going away. That has not had, we've barely had any sales over the last, like, year and a half. We need new, fun, badass t-shirts. Will the t-shirts still have the US flag? Yes, they'll still have the US flag. Yes. We're going to do some really cool things with the US flag and, like, Bitcoin and things like that. For sure. Let's see. Coming in from Joker, a sticker with each giveaway. When I send out a giveaway, like from here, I always put a sticker in there for sure. Do you use solar to mine to get your price down? No, I mean, I have solar. You're going to see in tomorrow's video, I have solar, but, like, I do not even put it into my calculations because during, like, the fall and winter here in the United States, or in Pennsylvania, should I say, the sun, like, what is it? The amount of sunlight is so minimal in Pennsylvania that it's literally not even worth putting into your calculations unless it's 3 months out of the year. It's like June, July, August, and that's it. It's really not worth it. Let's check over on our easy mining, see how we're doing. These have been up and running. Let's see. What are we at? What's our closest so far? Closest so far, 64? 67% so far. Which is really, really nice. Nice Life says, as a new miner, I hit 4.8 gigahash in my 12 and 33 G in my 9.6 for best difficulty. I get for like 1 week. Not sure if that is good for a beginner. It doesn't matter for a beginner because it's very random. You know, you got to remember you're kind of playing that like your Bitcoin lottery. So I would not obsess over week to week. I would literally just log in maybe once a day and check for if you hit any blocks and leave it at that. I wouldn't get deep into the weeds on that. In search comes in and says, I'm mining on Salad with an RTX 5090 and I'm getting less than 10 cents a day. It's probably time to shop. Yes, I would highly recommend you take that 5090. Now, if it's in a rig like your PC right now, that is being used for gaming, school, leisure, whatever, you're not going to put it on Vast, right? Like, because Vast, you need a dedicated rig. Your uptime is like super, super important. Your reliability. Like, it took me 3.5 months to get verified with my 7 3090 rigs, but they got to be online like all the time. Like if one goes down, you got to get it back online as soon as possible because that reliability is so important. But if you have a 5090 rig that is standalone dedicated to this, man, throw it over to Vast. You'll get rented almost instantly, doing like 25 to 30 cents an hour. I turned off my rigs to my Salad rigs to reorganize. I'm putting my 24090s on one rig for Vast. I'm keeping, dude, nice. I put the 3090s on Vast. Mine are on Vast and they're always rented. Magic Man. Yeah, definitely shut down on Vast. I would agree. Hey, I'm new on this and I want to start doing the lottery mining. Will something in BTC hash card or maybe an Apollo 3? What do I think? I wouldn't waste your money on the Apollo 3, to be honest with you. The future bit hardware was very popular last bull run and they just quickly ran out of stock during the bear market and it's just not worth it. Like the future bit Apollo 3 is like what, over $1,000, and for what? You're getting a node and you're getting a miner. Man, you can set up your own node for like $150. I've gone over boatloads of videos on my channel. Go look through it. You can actually go over, I have a full article on how to set up your own node. A few articles actually, those of you guys that have been following the channel. I have a few articles over here. Let me find the one. And then you could buy any miner you wanted. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. How to set up your own node. Let me copy this. I'll put it in chat. The future bits 100% just not worth it. Anybody can set up their own node now for 100, 200 bucks with their little mini PC. And then you go buy like a BitAxe for 150 bucks or whatever. And now you're mining. Like just the Apollo is not worth it. Now the BTC hash card. Oh yeah, that thing. Whoa, I bumped my camera. That thing is totally worth it. I just did a video on it right here. Every day. Oh, commercial. And that 100% worth it. The hash card. That thing 12.5. I mean, and I'm always getting higher than that with my hash card that I just bought one of the, got this more recently. It outperforms the Octax from a hash rate to dollar ratio. I think I had it over here. Yep, right here. Look at this. This is a breakdown of how much it costs per terahash. And the Octax is like $86 versus the actual hash card is $44. So you're getting significantly more per dollar. I'm in Florida. Oh, peak sun hours is what you were looking for. Yes, thank you, Luke. Sometimes the words just don't come. Bold Eagle, I'm in Florida, so I'm debating about it. Yeah, I mean, in Florida, absolutely. But here's what I would say. If you're going to invest into solar, what's your reasoning? And if you're like, oh, because I want to cut down my electric bill. Okay. But like, are you going to fill it up with miners and then you're going to have an electric bill? Like, if you want to offset some electric, great. I don't think it's going to zero out your electric. I would offset some of your electric, maybe. But you got to think like, the hard part about solar is the upfront investment, especially if you are not savvy enough to do it yourself and you're going to pay someone to do it. It's hard. I would look at your like peak sun hours in Pennsylvania only during those 3 months is like 4 hours a day. It's terrible versus places like Arizona and California and out west, like they get like 9 peak hours of sun per day, and it's a totally different conversation to be had. What are your thoughts on the Mini Doge 3 Plus? If you can get it for free, go for it. I would not go buy one. Absolutely not. Those are from last bull run. They're absolutely not worth it. There's a lot of better options out there for Dogecoin miners, Darren. So take a look on our article section. There's a lot of them that are over there. If you already have one, you're running it as a gamble, right? At least at this point in time, with Dogecoin being, are we still at 10 cents? Do we break 10 cents? Nope, we're at 99552. Nice, I'll take a look. Thanks for sharing. Absolutely, Hector. Absolutely. Nice says, is 50 to 60 ping good enough? If it's not, how can I boost it if you cannot do wiring on the internet cable? Great question. Nice for life. You can improve your ping by running your own node locally, is the way I would go. But the Apollo 3 mines like 18 terahash, the new one. Yeah, it's still not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. I mean, 18 terahash for that cost, a node, it's like you're absolutely paying more. Do what I just did when I was showing you that video right here. Oh, that's not it. Like how much, the dollar per terahash, how much you're spending. It's just not worth it. The Apollo 3 is absolutely not worth it. Question coming in from Jake. I live in Norway. There might be a chance I'm going to Norway in August. And it's, oh, thank you very much there. Appreciate subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me check one thing before I get there. Welcome once again, everybody on Twitch and also on Twitter. I live in Norway, and it's hard to get a good price of miners. But there are 6 used Flueminer L1s for $1,800 per miner. Is that a good price? No. $1,800 is not a good price for the original Flueminer L1. There's the L1 Pro, and then they're going to be coming out in a few months with the L3. So that being said, the L1, $1,800 is really expensive. You're almost getting them new for that price, especially right now with the price of Dogecoin being down. Have you looked at Coin Mining Central? They're based actually over in EU. Now you do pay more because of where you're located at and because of being over in the EU. But if we go over to my site here under store and where to buy, and we'll click trusted brands, Coin Mining Central is one that I've worked with right here. They're over in Europe. That might be something to take a closer look at and see as to somebody. But yeah, 1,800, that's a little too high. Can I power miners by a river stream? You could. You have to get really creative, and your miners are probably just going to be the small home miners, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 watt miners. But if you have the knowledge, you can put in something like that. But does the stream ever run dry? Because that would suck. I feel with solar, it is way too expensive to set up for mining. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of where my head's at too with solar. And that's the tough part. Solar is worth mostly if you have the high kilowatt cost and live in an area with decent sun coverage. Yeah, there's a lot of like if factors that I would keep in mind. Let's see. Mage Man says the Nerd QX++ versus the Magic Miner. I would go with the Magic Miner. The cost per terahash is significantly better. Amy comes in. I live off grid with potential of 21 kilowatt generation. Wow, that's a decent amount of 45 505 watt panels. Wow, I have 42 400 watt panels and have a 6 kilowatt wind turbine and maxes out my batteries. So I thought the need to mining as you can't sell. Yes. So if you're off grid and you have excess power, which is exactly what you're talking about there, Amy. I think this is Amy, right? Not Army. Yeah, Amy. I would 100%. Yeah, you have that excess electricity. Put some solo miners on there. I think that's the way to go. I think that's absolutely the way to go. You're in a very unique situation. Did you say where you were located? Yeah, what state are you located in? I'm just curious on what that looks like, but very cool. Just for mining though, most people have the infrastructure available to them, especially if you're looking at 300 plus amp service to run ASICs, which is a huge amount. Yeah, you're not going to run full-size ASICs at home traditionally at all. Definitely at all. The Pirate says Coin Mining Central is in the UK, so import fees to EU. Yes, that's why it's more expensive. Let's see. If you have your own node, how much ping are you getting? Oh yeah, your own node, you're getting like 1 millisecond. You're getting like 1 millisecond to 2 milliseconds between your miner and the node. And then the node syncs with the blockchain. There is a YouTuber called Minuteman Solar who ASIC mines with solar. Yeah, I've seen and heard people do that. You're east coast of Scotland. Interesting. That's so cool. I've seen people do that. The challenge is what I always tell people is like, what is your upfront cost? to go with like building out the solar system. Now you already have a lot of it, then buying the miners, and then you're going to use a third-party firmware to underclock them significantly. So there's definitely some things to play with there. Because every watt is valuable, you really need to look at what miners you run and why. So like, okay, you're buying an old S19J Pro versus like getting an Avalon Q or something like that, you know, and so you definitely want to look at like getting the most hash rate for your dollar is something to absolutely keep an eye on and take a look at for sure. So definitely something to keep in mind. Let's jump over to easy mining. Let's take a look here, see how we're doing. Let me zoom in here some more. So we're still going. We still got about 48 minutes, 45 minutes left here. And it looks like our best is 76, close to reward. That's quite you see how this one says close to reward down here? But then the other ones just have dots. Yeah, I mean, I always tell people, like, I'm a big proponent of, listen, like, take all your costs for solar. Like, Amy's in a different place, right? Where like she has the solar already, and she has more power than she can use. That's a different situation versus I'm looking to get solar and I want to spend 100K or 50K or whatever to get solar. Great. To do what? You know, to oh, thank you very much there for becoming a member, DJ. Heck yeah, man. Thank you very much. Make sure you go on the YouTube channel now. You can check out all of our member videos. I release at least one member video a week. I always tell people, look at the amount of money you're going to spend on solar. Just take it. Let's 20, 30, 40, 50, $100,000. Take that amount of money. If you were to buy full-size ASIC miners and have them hosted, which is what I do, I have about 20 ASIC miners hosted. You could take that full-size ASICs and have them hosted, and you'll be up and running in 2 weeks, and you're making money in 2 weeks. Versus you've spent $40, $50, $60,000, and you're not making any of that money back like right away. It's going to take years to make back any of that money with running your own Bitcoin miners. It just, the math doesn't math. Like, it is better to buy the full-size ASICs and have them hosted than it is to spend all that money on solar. Now, Amy's in a different situation. She's off grid, she has solar, and she has excess power, so she's looking to put miners on it. It's a totally different situation for sure, which is crazy. David Hall coming in here, gifting. David Hall went ahead and gifted 5 gifted. Oh man, David Hall, thank you so much, brother. So he's giving 5 gifted to, let's see, we got Bold Eagle, Mage Man, Loose Wires, Daily, and Good Godfather have all been gifted a membership for 1 month. So thank you very much to Dave Hall. Guys, what does that give you? Well, first off, you guys get to watch the members videos. So go back on the YouTube channel and you can watch now. There's a whole bunch of members videos. I just recorded one actually when I was out in Iowa too. The other thing is if you connect your YouTube and your Discord, we actually have a private Discord sub-channel in our Discord just for members. So feel free to go over there and check that out. Nice Life says, I keep asking questions. Do you, which I love it, please do it. Do you advise to make my own node even though I'm like 2 weeks mining? I'm just thinking to increase my fleet to 3 machines, 1 to 12. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely build and make your own node. Like if you're home solo mining, home node is next. Automatic Beats, Hobbyist, any CKB miners, hash rate is low, solo gang. I have a K7 that's been out for repair for 4 months. I used a different repair person and I regret it entirely. Hopefully the unit is not DOA. I just finally got a hold of them to just send it back to a different repair guy that I use now. I use Antminer Repair now, who's in Florida. I've had great success with them. They can like repair anything, it seems like. Bit axes, gold shells, ice rivers, bulk miners, bit mains. Even though their name's Antminer Repair, they can do it all. And I use them. They're actually, I have them listed now on my site because I've had such great success with them. So if you ever need a repair on my site, go down to ASIC Repair and there's all your information. I have a K7. Hopefully it gets fixed. And if it does get fixed and it comes back, I'm just going to sell it. I have a decent amount bag of CKB right now. I'm just going to sit on it and eventually wait for it to pump, sell it, and get out of it. and kind of go from there. I think CKB is well past its prime. I would absolutely feel that way. Oh, we should start doing some giveaways. We should start giving away some hardware. Let me read this last question. I have free electricity in telecommunications data centers. So you work at a data center and you have free electricity is what you're saying. What miner should I use so that I don't take a lot of space, but I don't care about the noise or power consumption? What's up, Max? We were talking about AI and rigs earlier in the stream. I would look at Flu miners, Flu miner L1, L2. I would look at the, I just did a video on the T3, the Flu miner T3. If you're going to run stuff in data centers and you're not worried about power. Yep, here's the T3 right here. CC Carter, thank you. The T3 right here, the best miner for mining Bitcoin. I'd take a look at that. I'd also take a look at the Avalon Q. Let me see what my dog's barking at. Might be my wife's back. Yeah, she's probably back. So yeah, the Flu miner, this video right here, I'll link it in chat. This is the Flu miner T3. I look at the T3 Bitcoin miner. You're running this in data center, free power. You're not worried about it because it's rack mountable. This is why I'm thinking of you working in a data center, rack mountable. T3, the L1, the L1 Pro, or the Canon Avalon Q, I think are all miners to definitely keep in mind for sure. Yeah, we'll do the giveaways here. Oh, man, look at all you guys. I've been looking into VVV token. I'm not familiar. Are you still holding your bag of Caspa? Yes, I haven't sold any Caspa. I still have 3 Caspa miners running. Yeah, as a pirate, that's the question. I imagine like having them rack mountable is going to be important. What price would you say is fair for a T3? Oh, that's a hard one. So they did come out with a new firmware update, which makes it a little bit more attractive, but it's still... I would probably, if I was to buy one right now, I probably would get it from Helium Deploy. It goes for about $21.50. And my code over there, the Hobbyist Miner, will actually save you some money. So go watch my video on it. And I think that's the best way to go for the T3. Because I do have a few discount codes I mentioned in that video. I'll link that in chat again, real quick here. Amy, thank you for becoming a Nomi Squad member. Man, today, man, we are pumping. What is that? 5, 6, 7 new members today. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate that. The problem with any of the rack mountable Flu miners is heat dissipation. I got 8 of them racked, and dispersed heat is very difficult. Well, you have to remember he's in a data center, bare naked miner. So if he's in a data center, it's going to be very, very different. What phone mining do you like? I've done quite a bit of phone mining with my cell hasher. Let's look up here. Hobbyist miner phone. Let's see, what do we have here? There's a few videos out there doing Accurast. Yeah. So I'll show you real quick here. So right here, you can see this video right here. And this one is mining Accurast with your cell phones, old ones that you have sitting around. If you want to go really big on it, you can actually build out. This is a 20 cell phone kind of like server rack setup. And that one is pretty sweet as well. So let me link both of these in chat. You guys can check them out. Copy, paste, and let me get the other one. And I want to do some giveaways because we're only live till 2. So I want to give away some stuff. Okay. Let's see. I have 63060s, 22060s, and a 660 Ti. I wish I just... Yeah, you might as well sell all those, brother. His video on making your own BTC node is very easy to follow. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Just had a fake account add me on Discord server. Beware. Yeah, scams all the time. If you have, take a screenshot of it and put it in the scam chat in Discord. One of the mods will take care of it. So many videos to watch. Oh, yeah. You got a lot to do. Trust me, I have like 1,500 videos. So... you got a lot to catch up on watch. Okay, so what are we giving away today? Let's just do it right now. Let's check easy mining real quick. See where we're at. 76 is still our best. All right, so we're gonna give away this thing. We got 3 of these to give away. There you go, Max. There you go. Okay. This is made by Magic Miner. Got this cool little guy on the front. Looks pretty sweet looking. What's up, Second TL? So we're giving away 3 of these. Let's get this opened up. We gave away 3 last week, thanks to Magic Miner. We're giving away 3 today. And look, it's got the little door on the front. Ready? Ready? Woo! Okay. Look at that. So we have a drawer that pulls out, and this actually, put it this way, in the drawer is actually like your power adapter and your manuals and stuff like that. That's pretty slick here. Dark Cloud says, been watching a lot of your videos the last few days. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Azah mining? Stay away from it. They've actually reached out to me and I looked into it, and it's totally just cloud mining. All you're doing is buying from them, and they're buying hash rate from someone else. If you're going to buy hash rate, I would recommend someone like NiceHash. I would recommend someone like Brains Hash Power, Mining Rig Rentals. Don't bother with these fake platforms out there, to be honest with you. Stay away from them. Okay, let's open this up. Oh, their packaging's pretty sweet. Look at this little drawer. This is pretty sweet. Okay, so this is what we're giving away. We're giving away 3 of these, and I'll show you guys more details here in a minute. All right, so this is what we're giving away. This is a lot of things in one. It's got a cool screen. It is a mining ticker, so it shows different the price of different coins out there. So it shows those. It is a Bluetooth speaker that you can connect your phone with, which is pretty slick. Okay. It is a miner, a solo miner that I mean, this thing only does 17 watts, so it's like barely doing any mining at all, but it's still a solo miner, which is cool. And on top of it, it also is a charger for your phone, and it has like an alarm clock built in, and you can customize a lot of the videos that pop up on the screen and stuff. So it's really, really slick. So this is made by Magic Miner, and it is called the M001 is what this is. We're going to give away 3 of these. Huge shout out to them. They provided this for today's live stream. We gave away 3 last week. We're giving away 3 this week. So here's kind of a better view. Can I zoom in here? Yeah, here's a better view of this miner. It has a whole bunch of different displays on it. And they sent over 3, and they were like, hey, give away 3 on the next live stream. I'm like, absolutely, will do. So let me put this back in here. And if you don't win and you want to buy one, you can go over there and use the code TheHobbyistMiner. That'll save you some money if that's something you're interested in. Let me link this in chat. Copy. Once again, you can use the code TheHobbyistMiner. That'll save you some money if you don't win the giveaway. So let's do the giveaway. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have everyone, we're going to use the wheel of names. And I'm going to have everyone right now, if you guys want to enter the giveaway, type in the word magic. You can enter the giveaway, anybody in the world, because Magic Miner is going to send it. So type in the word magic, M-A-G-I-C, just once. There's no value in you typing it twice. It doesn't give you more chances. Nice Life says, I will not join the giveaway. I just won last time, and it's on the way here in Canada. Heck yeah. Dude, it's so happy to hear that. So anybody that wants to enter, just put in the word magic, and then I'm going to grab all those participants from chat, and we're going to go ahead and add them in here, and we're going to spin the wheel 3 times. You don't have to re-enter. We'll spin the wheel 3 times, and that'll get you in the running. So huge shout out once again to Magic Miner for providing us 3 of these for today's giveaway. Oh, I keep watching Dogecoin. 996. Come on, 10 cents. Come on. It's been a while since it's been 10 cents. All right, we'll be live, guys, till about 2 o'clock until our easy mining orders finish. It looks like they are done here in about 35 minutes or so right now. Okay, we'll give you guys 1 more minute till 1:25, and then we'll go ahead and we'll capture all the participants. All I'm doing is in the chat, I'm going up, and you can look at participants, anybody who's chatted recently, and I'll grab that list. So putting magic in chat puts you in the running for this. As I said, you don't need to type it more than once. You're good. And then we'll kind of go from there. But yes, Max, I saw Max in here, second TL. It's right here. I'm going to make some room in my shed today because I want to have better airflow. and I'm going to move it out to the shed. I'm going to get plugged into the 2.5 internal switch. I'm waiting for the NIC to come in. I'm tempted to wait. I might just wait. Do I wait for the upgraded NIC to come in, or do I just get it out and get it rented right away? Not sure. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Do I want to get it rented today, put it on there today with 1 gig NIC in there, or do I wait? You know, I have to decide, because it could be a few days before I get that. Could be a few days before I get the additional NIC in. I got the SFP. The SFP came in already. That was from Amazon. Of course, that came quick. What are you ordering on Easy Mining? I have 8 of the Palladium S. That is the Dogecoin and the Litecoin orders I put in. So that's like the first one. If you win, send it to Joker Miner. I like it. So we do this each week when we go live, and we put aside $100 as a budget. Something fun to do here. Oh, look, some of these packages are all available now. Dang it. Dang them. We'll have to do that next time. We'll take a look at that next time. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab our participant list. Copy. I'm going to put it into Notepad. Get it cleaned up here. Good old Notepad. All right. I forgot to do that trick that Panda told me about to get rid of the members deal. I'll have to do that next time. I forgot to do that. There was a way that you could remove members when you paste it into Notepad. A lot of new members today, which I love to see. Love to see it. That's absolutely awesome. All right, I got my list. We're going to take it. We're going over to Wheel of Names. We're going to select all or delete. We're going to paste them in. Oh, why did I put new member there? Let me just double check to make sure. Joker Miner, you're in there. I see you. You're like, I'm never in there. So we'll shuffle it up a little bit here. Let me make sure I can see live chat just to make sure. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys ready? We're going to pick 3 winners. 3 winners. How do I get back? Oh, there we go. Rigged. I haven't even picked it yet. Oh my gosh. Look, we got a bot here. Lily Nelson. I cleaned up my portfolio, only holding BTC, ETH, and Grok 35K. So a lot of YouTubers end up getting these spam of all these random BS style tokens that don't really exist. They're like fake pumps. This is one of them. So if one of the mods could ban out here, Lily Nelson, I'd appreciate that. Taking a look here, how to tell me you have a subscriber for a long time without telling me you're a subscriber for a long time. There you go. How do I properly mount 24090s with like 3 to 4 slot clearance on 2 risers on a steel frame? Magic Man, watch my video on Friday. You're going to see the rig behind me, and that's going to give you a lot of really good ideas. All right, cool. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. First person, first winner. By the way, while we're waiting for this, is the music quiet enough, or can you guys not even hear it? Oh, why are there spaces? Dude, did you guys see how close max voltage was there? Richard Coaster, are you here? Richard Coaster, are you here? Come on down. I'm going to get my notepad file out. I got to write down our winners here. Richard, ding, ding. I swear I feel like Price is Right. I always like, did you guys remember like when you were younger, staying home from school, you'd watch thing like Price is Right, or what was the other ones there? What was the Steve Harvey? What was that game show called with Steve Harvey? Awesome. He is here. Awesome. I used to watch that one a lot too. That was cool. All right, cool. He is here. Let me see if there's a way to, why don't I see the blanks? Oh, I have to refresh the page. That's right. Refresh. Yep, there you go. Joker gives you the info. Email me, thehobbyistminer@gmail.com, and I'll get all your address. I'll get like your address, your email, and I actually get your phone number, just in case there's any like import if they call from like DHL or whatever. And Magic Miner will get that Family Feud. Magic Miner will get that shipped out. All right, here we go. Winner number 2. Let me see. Did I remove Dave from here? Yeah. Okay. Howie Mandel. That's funny. Whatever, Max. Whatever. Ooh, Olis. Olis 3222. Are you here? Olis 3222. Congratulations, our second winner. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. Congratulations. Joker, Nick is working on a bunch of commands for me with stream elements, so that as a mod you can do like exclamation point giveaway winner or exclamation point email, and it will post a lot of that information so that you have it readily available. Olis is here. Awesome. Olis, make sure you email me, thehobbyistminer@gmail.com, and we'll go back and forth, and I'll get your information, and we'll get that sent out. All right, last one for today. We will have some more next week, so no worries. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, Dark Cloud, man. Where's Waldo and Magic Man? You were so freaking close. Dark Cloud, you were just giving me a compliment earlier about enjoying a lot of the educational content, so I do appreciate you. Dark Cloud, are you still here? Let's see. Congratulations. For those that care, I have a solution. Max, yeah. For all the struggles I went through on Max's live stream, he has a solution. I like it, Max. That's a smart one. Make sure you share that with the vast community. I think that'll be really good. He is here. Let's go. Heck yeah. All right. I got my list of winners, which is great. So once again, huge shout out to Magic Miner for providing us 3 of these for this week. We gave away 3 last week, and we'll most likely have 3 more for the week after, which will be great, which will be really, really good. All right, cool. We still have about 28 minutes left in our live stream. We're going to hang out here and chat with you guys, answer questions, and have a good time here. Let's check on our easy mining packages. Let's see. Where do my active packages? We didn't hit anything yet. I think best is still 76. Yeah, on that bottom left one. 76. Come on. Can you imagine if you hit one of these? That'd be worth 10,000 Dogecoin. What is that worth right now? What is 10,000 Dogecoin worth right now? About $1,000. That's it, man. If we're 10,000 Dogecoin right now, I would keep it. I'd hold on to it. I wouldn't sell anything with it or anything like that. I feel like I would just hold on to it, is what I would do if I was to hit one of those blocks. Tech man over here selling ubiquity switches. Look at you. Just lazy on setting up VLANs. Yep, I hear you. Guilty. Guilty. I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. I want to put Sunflower Mama says hello. Well, hello, Sunflower Mama. I thank you for letting me rent Max Voltage for a few hours the other day. Let's see. Oh, just getting an email from one of the winners. Yes, what was that, like 4 hours we did our live stream, Max? RPM says VLANs are easy. They are until you get into trunking. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I don't think it's the end of the world. I just filed my taxes. Why do no YouTubers have a discount code? I don't mean here affiliate links. I have a discount code for Kraken, but not for any of the tax platforms. But for Kraken, I do. Not Kraken. Coinly, not Kraken. Coinly. I have one for Coinly. I want my $2. That's right. I just paid the piper. Ah, crazy man. I don't know what that means, DI pack. Can you tell me how I am credit my top axe bonus balance? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Yeah, Coinly's a good one. I remember in the past you built your son a miner. How is that running currently? Great question. So yes, we built my son a miner in a Vitretu case with 8 1660 Ti's. Several months ago, we powered it. Was running NiceHash. NiceHash is OS. And so what that would do, if you guys weren't familiar, if you run NiceHash OS on a GPU mining rig, it has profit switching. It swaps between a whole bunch of different coins. It overclocks, underclocks appropriately, and it swaps between all the different coins. We ran that for a while, up till about 6 months ago. We did power it down, and we sold off all the GPUs. Then we took that money and went and bought a solo miner. He has a Bidax Hex, is what he's running. So he's solo mining Bitcoin. Richard, any rumors on someone building code to change the algorithm on any of the ASIC SHA-256 lower power miners? So you can't change your algorithm. The chips are built, engineered for a specific algorithm. It's not like a GPU where you can algorithm switch. That's some of the benefits of GPU mining. Now you can, if you're referring to staying on SHA-256, but pivoting between coins based off of which one's more profitable in that moment, such a thing, that is an interesting avenue to go. What I would recommend is you pool mine to a pool like PowerPool, and PowerPool will go ahead and does do profit switching between the different SHA-256 coins. You don't see it, you just mine to it, and then they profit switch for you, and you get paid out in years of choice. That's kind of how that works. Black Hat, 1099 DAs this year are crap. Oh yeah? I'm new to mining and I don't want to be scammed. Oh, I think that's a great question. Here's what I would recommend for you. We were talking about this earlier, so I'm going to recommend it to you, Bubble, or Bubba, coming in late here. So over on my website, thehobbyistminer.io, go down to articles. There's a new article got published on Monday, The Complete Beginner's Guide to Bitcoin and Crypto Mining. The reason I'm recommending this for you is it talks about, what's the first thing it talks about? A crypto wallet, and which crypto wallet to get and why. It then goes into talking about don't buy, learn first. And I'm not going to go into any other tips, but I'm going to link this directly down below. I recommend you go over and read it and take some of that advice. I think you'll value from it, especially when you're concerned about getting scammed. Did you teach your son about taxes yet? Every once in a while, we'll talk about tax and get into that, especially. So my kids have their own money. They do chores. They earn money every 2 weeks, and then they go spend that money when they want to go buy something. I'm not going out buying them stuff all the time here and there. So we go a lot to a local store that is like an old retro gaming store that has Pokemon cards. So we go there a lot, and each week they'll bring their money. They'll buy like $30 in Pokemon cards, and then they learn the lesson of tax, of like what that tax is. My back is killing me. I have been better off dead, queued up when I lay down. Oh, geez. Where can I buy a Jingle Miner Model LTC Doge hash card, 600 mega hash for the best price? Is there do they sell one? Let's look here. I didn't think there was one. Maybe I'm mistaken. Now I'm curious. Let's go take a look. I didn't think they had a hash card that was Dogecoin. Maybe I've missed out on that one. Oh, they do right here. I didn't know they had one. It's 600 mega hash at 449. That's a pretty good price actually on that. Jingle Mining has them. My code should save you a few bucks, the Hobbyist Miner. But yeah, it looks like it's 600 mega hash. The watts are probably 160 watts. Not bad. This is actually a pretty good price for 449. I'll put a link in chat if you were curious on where to buy this. Taking a look at what we were talking about here. Look at Tech Man's hooking you up over here. Yes, Mage Man. Are you betting on Dogecoin mining this year? I'm holding all of my Dogecoin, and most of my miners, I'd say 75% of my ASICs are script. I didn't get my card back from PSA yet. Nope, it's still, PSA is taking forever. We put it in December 28th, and we haven't heard anything back yet from. They got the card. PSA has the card. We haven't gotten it back yet. He sent out, if you guys are curious, let me look here. I don't know. Pokemon, Umbreon, Phantasmal Flames. Wow, I cannot spell for the life of me with these things. Let's see if I can find it. I think it's Phantasmal Flames. I don't know which Pokemon that is. Umbreon? I think it's an Umbreon. Pokemon, Umbreon. I'll try to find it. It's not going to be a Pokemon stream. This isn't oh man, I don't know. I can't seem to find it. No, it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Umbreon. It was one of those other ones. Dang, I don't remember. One of you guys remember in chat. I don't remember which one it was. But I don't know Pokemon that much. But yes, we're waiting to hear back on that PSA grading. Oh man, your lower back is fused. Oh, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I forget which one it was. Let me look here. I can look it up. Now I'm curious. No, I don't. I'm gonna look up which one it is. Is this it? Oh, Espeon. I found it. Here, I'll show you guys. I found it. I had to check my messages. Pokemon Espeon Prismatic Evolutions. Here it is. I found it. I didn't know. Here it is right here. This is the card right here. OCD's kicking in, right? I know. I'm like, oh, what was it? Oh, coming in. Series coming in. Large scale mining farm worker here. Hell yeah. What give me a layout. We air cooled? Are we hydro? Are we immersion? How many megawatts? Oh fuck, Panda shows up. I literally, someone asked me about the card and I was like, I'm not gonna make this a Pokemon stream. And you know what I did, Panda? I couldn't remember what card that my son had sent away for grading, so I had to look at our conversation, Panda, to find it. I was like, oh, what was it? Anyways, I'm still turning off the screen, still waiting to hear back. But yes, Siri's very interested in where you're working. You know, tell me where you're working just to set out how many megawatts, air cooled. Give me the rundown. We have 150 megawatt air cooled in Norway. Might be going to Norway in August to visit a mining farm in Norway. That's badass. You do repair. Oh man, that is you are a blessing. You are a blessing for sure. For sure. Put it back, dude. That's right. I'm out. Mention Pokemon and Panda appears. That's right. Well, Panda probably just woke up. Had to get his son to school, and now he's ready to start his work day, and he's procrastinating jumping into our live stream here, which is really funny. I clearly missed the boat regarding Pokemon cards. Yeah, my kids are into it, and it's been a lot of fun to get into it with them. Just learn with them for sure. I did not have Pokemon cards as a kid. I did have Pogs. I don't know if anyone else in chat had Pogs. Some of you guys probably don't even know what Pogs are, but I had Pogs as a kid and Slammers. Those were some of the things that like I collected as a kid and kind of played against other people as a kid. But yeah. All right, let's check while we're waiting. We're going to check our easy mining. We've had that going. Dang, we're almost to the end. 15 minutes left. Our best is still 76. 77. 2 at 77. Are you saying there's a chance? Only certified Antminer repair tech in Norway. Wow, good for you. Good for you. Dude, you still have your Pogs? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I'm not familiar with Golf War cards. I don't know what that is. Play bottle caps? Yeah, I'm old. Did you do what was it? What were they called? Or those little spiky things on the ground and you bounce the bouncy ball and you had to pick them up. What was that called? It was in a circle, right? What was that? What was it called? What was the name of it? Little spiky metal things in a circle, and you bounce the ball, and you had to pick up. Oh, what was that called? Max, what was that called? You know what that was called. Jax. Was it Jax? Was it Jax? Jax, yes. What server farm? I can't confirm yet. Once I confirm, I'll let you know. But it's like way up in Norway, like the Arctic area. Applejacks. Beyblades. My son plays Beyblades. My 6-year-old. He has those plastic little Beyblades that you pull the spinner on. It's in like a little arena and stuff like that. Dude, Beyblades are cool. My kid has those. My 6-year-old. They're pretty bad. I like playing it. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, Jacks. I had some Jacks as a kid too. Listen, we're dating ourselves right here. You guys are all old motherfuckers, okay? You guys are old. All right. We got a few more minutes left in our live stream, guys. We'll be live for 15 more minutes. That's when all of our easy mining packages are done, which will be cool. I've had a lot of fun chatting with people today. This has been great. The market has definitely flipped and on the up and up. What were we? 71, 72. More recently, Dogecoin. Dang, Dogecoin was almost to 10 cents. We were keeping a close eye on it. Hey, great stream. Got to go get ready for work. Have a good one, Max. As always, work hard, Max. Work hard. Work hard. There you go. G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah. There you go. 100%. Well, back in the day, they had the G.I. Joe dolls. They were like this big that they had, too. Lawn darts. Lawn darts is fun. Lawn darts is fun. Marketing is going back. You know what, Panda? You showed up and screwed us all over. So let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. My dad wouldn't allow me to have them. Curses at me. Says, you're a man, not a girl. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's been fun. I haven't sent anything else out with my kids for grading yet. We'll have to see with PSA. We did it through GameStop. And funny story, GameStop. So when I was at GameStop with my son at the end of December, to provide first time we brought in a card, we had like a top loader and stuff, and kind of learning like the process. And they're like, okay, great, like we need your GameStop email account. And I'm like, okay, it's XYZ, whatever. And they're like, oh, they're looking at, we're having a hard time finding it. And like, oh, we found it. They're like, wow, this is an old account. And they're like, it's I'm like, yeah. And they're like, it's over 15 years old. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, but I couldn't tell you the last time I bought anything in GameStop. And they're like, oh, did you want to buy the package or whatever? You know, you pay like per month and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I haven't used this in over 15 years. And this is the first time we're using it. So like, okay, it's like $30 to send it out for grading. Sent it out. And then they're like, log on to your GameStop account to keep up to date with it. And so I tried to log into the GameStop account. And when I tried to log in, every time I try to do that, it would tell me that the account password wasn't right. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. So like, let me go over and forget the password. So I go over, forget the password, and then I try to log in and be like, you need to create a new account. I'm like, wait, what? So finally I talked to their online chat about this and was like, what is going on? I can't log into my account. It keeps asking me to like create a new account. And they were like, oh, your account is over 15 years old. I'm like, yeah, with GameStop. And they're like, it's deactivated. And I'm like, okay, well, can you reactivate it? And they're like, no, something that old without activity, we can't reactivate. And I'm like, well, what do I do? And they're like, you need to make a brand new email account and then create a new GameStop account. I'm like, wait, what? Like, just delete my old account then. They're like, oh, we can't do that. I'm like, so you're telling customers they have to create a brand new account? Like, that's what you're telling me? Because your system has like my old email account archived and you can't get rid of it. And they're like, yes. So I'm like, great. So I'm like, well, I'm not doing that. So I have the receipt here for GameStop, and I have to call in and get an update from them on the phone as to the status. Because when I go over to PSA's website, I don't know if this works for you, Panda. Can you go to PSA's website and you put in like, there's like a certain code? It doesn't show me any like information. It's really weird. I don't know. This is the first time I've done this, so maybe I'm doing things wrong. But I guess we'll find out for sure. But yes, it's very, Panda, why do you show up and change the conversation? We were talking straight crypto and then you show up and we start talking this Pokemon business. When's your first Pokemon video, Panda? Come on now. You got plenty of time. First time miner coming in here with Jesse. Just learning the ropes. More about a month. Welcome. Happy to have you. I can't go to order history. I don't see anything in there's nothing in order history. In GameStop, I can't log into my account. And when I go into PSA, I don't have an account. So like there's no like order history, right? Yeah, like when I go to PSA, like go to PSA's site, you can put in like a number or code or whatever, and kind of find out. All right, let's take a look. How is our easy mining doing? We're doing solo mining, easy mining here. And let's see. Okay, TryDip says, hi, what's up with Doge and Quai mining? Which script coin are you currently mining, PowerPool versus Cryptex? So I have all my script miners on PowerPool. I don't think PowerPool re-enabled, and Panda, maybe you've heard differently. I don't think PowerPool has re-enabled Quai mining yet. They enabled it for a week and turned it off. The reason that was there were some mechanics with Quai mining that were broken, that the PowerPool team brought back to the Quai team and was like, we can't enable this. We found this bug in your mechanics of your coin, in your token, and you need to fix it. I don't know if they made it public. I don't know. I know what it is. I'm not going to make it public. Oh, they did? They did? Okay. I'm not surprised there then. Damn it. That sucks. Panda says PowerPool ended Quai mining for good. I know they disabled it. I hadn't caught up with Matt to find out more, or Ruben to find out more on that. Maybe I'll find out more from them. And I don't know. Do I want to be the guy to blow the doors off that as to why that didn't work? I don't know. I'll talk with the PowerPool guys and get some more details. But Quai mining is more profitable than Dogecoin mining by about 14%, based off of just the testing that I did with my L9s. However, you do have to take into account the lockup period, and PowerPool did us all a favor by covering that lockup period, by covering that token. So like we didn't have to worry about that, which is really, really convenient. I'll have to reach back out. Long story short, Quai is not good for pool operators. Yes, that's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. Absolutely. Solo mining Quai on StratoMex is great for small miners with work share payouts. Yeah, I can see that. That's definitely a good approach to it, for sure. I am not solo mining anything with Quai, but I would say that if you are considering it, there's a lot of great miners out there that you can use, with, SHA-256, with Bitcoin Cash, or with even your script miners. What do you think about Teo's BitTensor? I haven't tried BitTensor before. I've heard people have asked me about it and reached out to me about BitTensor, but I've not tested it. I don't know, Panda, if you've tested it. Let me check here. Sorry, my wife was texting me. All right, we have about 10 minutes left. I don't know enough about BitTensor. It was actually really funny. When I was in Chicago, I was a guest speaker at... Oh, I need to make a note. I need that video. Hang on here. Spaces video. I was a guest speaker at the Spaces. I was a really cool local meetup in Chicago. And two people actually asked me about BitTensor at that event. And then later on that week, someone else did on a live stream. Granted, this was several months ago, but I haven't looked at BitTensor. I believe BitTensor is like an AI or GPU compute rental service, right? Nope, have not done anything on BitTensor. All in on SimplePod. Yes, we know you. We know you. Advertising those private people. All right, we have 4 minutes left on our live stream, guys. 4 minutes left. Yes. Let's see here. How we looking? 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and 77. Come on, I want us to hit a block in the last minute. That would be like a huge home run, to hit that block. That would be pretty sweet, for sure. Yeah, I haven't tried that out. I have been testing out something. Panda might not be as interested in it because of just being on the private platform. But looking at GPU autopilot. That has worked out really well. I talk about that in my Friday video with the 5090 rig. I just finished it. This will be this rig will be in a video on Friday. So keep an eye out for that. But I talk about GPU autopilot, which is what I'm running all 7 of my 3090 rigs on. That's been really, really good. They're fully verified now on Vast and getting rented, and I use that to price out my rigs. It automatically adjusts the pricing to be competitive on the market. I set a floor and a ceiling, and then it's checking the market every 2 minutes when a rig isn't rented, and it's adjusting the price. That's been pretty badass. So I've been using that, and that's been awesome. And then I'll be putting this 5090 rig on Vast as well and utilizing that platform. What coins are you holding in PowerPool on script mining, Doge or Bitcoin? Holding? I'm not holding. I'll say that I have all my SHA-256 miners on PowerPool. I have my script miners on PowerPool. I have my Caspa miners on PowerPool. And what I'm doing with my payout layout is I'm doing 49% right now in USDC. And then I have about 20% in Bitcoin, 20% in Litecoin, and 20% in Dogecoin is how I'm doing it. So I've changed up it a little bit. I'm holding more Bitcoin and Litecoin right now, but as profitability returns, I'll move that slider with being heavier in USDC to take those profits. But I'm using that USDC to help pay electric bills, to pay salary, buy more miners, buy crypto when it's down. The 20% Bitcoin is going to a long-term holdings wallet, so I'm not as concerned. And then finally the Dogecoin I'm collecting, and then as Dogecoin goes up, my goal is to sell a little bit, and roll that into Bitcoin. What's up, Enable? Your ears tingled. We talked about GPU autopilot, and your ears tingled a little bit. Yeah, I'll put a link for well, I'll bring it up actually. If you guys want to try it out, GPU autopilot. This is what I'm using for my rental rigs, and you can actually use this entirely free for 1 month. If you come over here, sign up, use the code Hobbyist100. You can use this entirely free for 1 month, whether you have 1 rig, 5 rig, 10 rigs. Would highly recommend it, and it works on a lot of the different platforms out there. What is it? RunPod, Octaspace, Vast. There's a bunch of them out there, so go check it out, which is pretty cool. Stratum or Stratum X? I would probably use Stratum X right now. I think they have like 0% pool fees, so that might be a way to go. Dogelon Mars? I don't know what that means. What is that, Magic? What is that, Mage Man? What is that? What are you referring to? I don't know what that is. All right, we just got a few minutes left here. It's wrapping up. Wrapping up. Ugh, no blocks so far. We have had no luck in anything but Caspa recently. I guess I should say recently. This is week 3. So week 3, no luck on anything but we do Caspa. We hit a bazillion blocks, but they're not really worth anything. So we've tried Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin. We haven't been able to do Zcash or Ravencoin yet. But let's see here. Joker says buying some L9s from Depran at his discounted pricing. No, I have enough miners as of right now. I'm not jumping on anything unless it's used and heavily discounted. Like when I bought those 9 Volk Miner D1s, those were heavily discounted. I'm not buying. I'm looking for deals. And most likely used units. I'm not really looking at, if something comes my way, awesome, but I'm not going to go buy new right now. I did hear Panda talking about S21 XPs and how low they've come. Dude, Panda, I took my S21 XP. It has brains on it, and I have it set to a power target with brains for 3645. Which is like the default, the stock. And I broke 300 terahash the other day. Usually sits around 290 to 300 terahash. It's absolutely insane for the same amount of watts. Like, I think the S21 XP performs the best out of all my Bitcoin miners on brains. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I'd use Umbral. 100% if you're trying to set it up. Check out the video. The video and the article that I provided you on, I walk you through, I handhold you and walk you through step by step how to set up an Umbral node with the Bitcoin node in the pool. It just makes it really, really easy for you. All right, last two packages here, and then we're gonna wrap things up, head out. We did give away 3 of the M001s from Magic Miner, so thank you to them. I did get the winners for that, so I'll reach out to you guys, or you guys can reach out to me in the next day or two. I'm currently mining Quai on Cryptex. Nice. Heck yeah. Should I keep your L9? Yeah. I mean, it's going to be more profitable. I'd go that way. Yeah, I would still do that. I'd still would have it on Cryptex, on Quai. And then what are you getting paid out in? Are you getting paid out in Quai? Or are you getting paid out in Bitcoin? Does it let you, does Cryptex let you get paid out in Bitcoin with Quai? All right, let's refresh here. Nothing. Take a look at our packages. Our best today was 77. Oh man, killer. All right, guys, I am wrapping things up for today. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll be live next week. Actually, maybe. I'm going to Houston next week. I think we'll have time to go live. Yeah, Tuesday I think we'll be good. I have to go to a hotel near the airport Tuesday night because I'm flying out really early. But Tuesday we will have a live stream next week. So guys, I'll check you guys next week. Thank you guys all for joining me. Have a good one.
Wondering what crypto miner hosting is and why you need it? If you're tired of dealing with high heat, constant noise, and skyrocketing electric bills from running your crypto miners at home, we've got the solution. Welcome to Terra Hosting. We make crypto mining hassle-free. Our top-tier facilities ensure your operations run smoothly with an impressive average 99% uptime. Need help? Our 24/7 support team and repair services are always ready to assist you. Got a broken machine? We offer RMA assistance to get you back on track as fast as possible. While you wait for your unit, Terra Hosting will loan you a similar model so that you don't lose hash rate, keeping your profits coming in. Looking to expand your farm? Our clients get significant discounts on mining hardware. Make the smart move to Terra Hosting. Visit terrahosting.io today and experience stress-free crypto mining.